The long-awaited episode of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, episode 133, has finally come out after that incredible, insanely aggravating, but still awesome cliffhanger from 132 with the conversation of Jiraiya and Sasuke. I was like, man, is the episode out yet? Are we on Sunday morning yet? Because I just was like, the wait has been too ridiculous. I've been really excited about this arc, and oh man, but that's not to say that it's perfect. And to be honest with you, I'm curious what a lot of you guys think about what went down with this episode. Let's talk about it. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. So, latest Boruto episode 133, picks up from where the last one left off with that cliffhanger of a conversation. And I'd be lying if I said, oh man, I wasn't kind of disappointed in the way it was handled. In regards to, don't get me wrong, it makes sense and everything, but with Jiraiya's flippant answer of, I'm just kidding. We know you ain't just kidding, fam. Like, we know you too smart for it. For you to even come to that conclusion is because you're already kind of certain on things. Like, at this point, you got to think, well, Sasuke just left the village, so Sasuke is on everyone's mind already. Dude shows up with a kid that looks like Naruto. You look like older Sasuke. He knows. He's just at this point like, maybe because of his suspicions, right? Because also you got to think how much he knows about that ancient turtle thing that could go back in time. Maybe he knows, was it a turtle or a toad? I can't remember now. But either way, I'm sure he might have some idea of what's going on. And that's probably why he even makes the deal with Sasuke. He's like, alright, I won't question you guys. You know, I won't question you any further. Just give me information about this alien evil dude Urashiki so that I can go on about, you know, figuring things out. So in that regard, I feel like Jiraiya, he's suspecting, like, let's just say even hypothetically, he 100% is suspicious that, yeah, these two are from the future. That's Naruto's son and that's Uchiha Sasuke. He's also thinking probably, well, if they're here and they're protecting Naruto, so it's not that they're here for evil, it's not that they're bad guys, and they're hiding their identities, I could potentially mess things up by getting more information than I need to have. So that's probably why his response was, I'm just kidding, but you're not just kidding, because if you go back into the end of the episode, one of the things is he said, because Sasuke had said, oh, no, it's just because that Naruto kid reminds me of somebody I knew in the past, and then Jiraiya says, in the past, huh? And then that's when he says, oh, are you Uchiha Sasuke? He knows, okay? He knows, but he's so smart that he's like, I don't want to keep probing because I can mess things up and make it so that this future where Naruto, again, assuming that that's his son, you know, in Jiraiya's mind, doesn't end up having the son because I'm asking too many questions. So it was freaking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was like disappointing in a way because like it would have been nuts to just get all the information, and it still could happen. This arc ain't over yet. Who knows what could come out? Little by little, the truth keeps on slipping out here and there. But as it stands right now, it's like I just wanted Sasuke to turn around and say, yeah, I'm Sasuke. And what, motherfucker? But the episode, it was handling certain aspects of things. Of course, we had Boruto and Naruto's training yet again with the Rasengan. And I think it was a pivotal part in this one to show, because a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie, including myself to a certain degree, we've been downplaying Naruto's ability in comparison to his son Boruto. And I'm talking about at that age, because Naruto was like, you know, we've been looking at him like, wow, Boruto really outdoes you. And then even when Urashiki shows up in this episode, he runs toward him again like, fam, you didn't learn last time, which he's a knuckleheaded ninja, so you gotta forgive it. But I think one of the pivotal things that shows, like, he ain't really, like, you know, stupid. He ain't, don't forget that this was Naruto Uzumaki, the kid that was gonna become Hokage, when they're in that training session and the Konoha leaf falls on Naruto and he gets the idea, let's focus in on this one point so that we can do this. That was before Boruto thought of it, and it was a good idea. So I think that was a really good moment to show that, don't get it twisted, fam. Naruto may not be the brightest crayon in the box, but at the end of the day, he's still a very formidable dude. He's a shinobi, man. Like, he's a dude that will become Hokage in our timeline. So I thought that was a good thing to show that Naruto's not that drastically far behind Boruto and everything. Also, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of had a couple giggles with throughout the episode. It's like, ramen again. Hey, what do you want to eat? Ramen. Hey, how about later for dinner? Let's do some ramen. Like, you can tell Boruto was like depressed already. That's why when, you know, Shikacho showed up, dude was like, yeah, we're having barbecue, fam. I can't do it. And I was disappointed in this regard as well with that part, that we didn't get like some Asuma talk. Like, we see Asuma there and it's like, great opportunity for Boruto to learn a little bit about Midai's late father, and he was just there. I think it really focused more on like Shikamaru and talking with Naruto and stuff like that. So I was like, missed opportunity at the very least. Missed opportunity, because every little piece of game that Boruto can get from the past, I think will be great for later on his development. I could see, even if the manga doesn't acknowledge this arc, you know, as canonical, the anime will definitely reference back to this, I want to say, quite a few times, unless they want to completely ignore it, or everyone, including Boruto and Sasuke, which if every single person, including Boruto and Sasuke, like, it's one thing to, okay, you don't got a way to keep the timeline going without Naruto and everybody remembering Boruto, so you got to wipe everyone's minds. That's the only conclusion that you could come to. Alright, whatever. But if you're gonna wipe out Boruto and Sasuke's memory of this, especially Boruto, then throw the arc away. I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I'm enjoying it, like, I just spent the night before last rewatching this, the 4 or 5 episodes that we have thus far. That's how much I like it, so don't get it twisted. But if it's going to amount to absolutely nothing and Boruto himself doesn't even remember it, then yeah, it was a waste. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I at the very least, Boruto better remember this shit, because this is great for development. So despite we have missed opportunities where, like, okay, Jiraiya was like, I'm just kidding, even though you ain't kidding, fam, you too smart for that, and, you know, not being acknowledged by Asuma, at the very least, Boruto better stay with them memories. I'm just saying, like, don't ruin the damn arc that bad, because I feel like the ending is gonna probably blindside us. I'm gonna be like, whoa. Quickly want to throw into discussion that everybody keeps having, and I'm seeing it, and it's like, it's getting a little annoying, I want to say, honestly, in terms of Sasuke continuously saying, yeah, fam, I don't got chakra. It's like that meme, nobody, Sasuke, hey, I'm out of chakra, guys. Like, yo, what the hell, these 2 kids. And I ain't gonna lie, it's legit. These 2 kids, I seen a complaint about this too, and I was like, yeah, if people are thinking the same thing, and there's probably an argument for it, but it just feels like Sasuke's nerfed, because these 2 kids, Boruto and Naruto, drained every ounce of chakra they had, and they ran out of chakra, and then the next day they back at it again, and the chakra's fully recovered. Now, granted, I'm imagining the levels of chakra is different. Like, these are little kids, their chakra, even though Naruto's chakra is always said to be ridiculous, but Sasuke's chakra and the amount it takes to use Rinnegan and stuff like that is probably a lot greater, so it takes a longer time. He doesn't replenish it that quick, but I don't care. It's making it like when Urashiki popped up in this episode, Sasuke should have been replenished by now. How many days has already passed since they've been in the past alone? How many days do you need to get your chakra back enough to be able to put this dude down? So I totally agree. Like, if anything, this arc is definitely making Sasuke look way weaker, and they continue to hold on to that excuse, oh, but he just wasted so much chakra. It's like, how much chakra do you need, fam? I feel like we're Goku versus Kid Buu waiting for that 1 minute that lasted like 20 episodes. Like, get your chakra back already. They nerfing the shit out of Sasuke. I agree with it at this point. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving the arc, but I could spot problems and bullshit when I smell it. Although it was cool to see them all in action against Urashiki. Like, despite the fact that Urashiki, like, fam, you should have completed your objective already. You got Sasuke that doesn't have chakra. Then you got Jiraiya there, you know, which Jiraiya is probably at this point the strongest that they have amongst that small team of, you know, Boruto, Naruto, Jiraiya, and Sasuke. Jiraiya is probably their best bet to go at it, but okay, you got Jiraiya, and then you got 2 Genin, which Boruto is still, like, you know, he's strong, but he's not, like, ridiculously strong to fight a god by himself and win or by any means. Likewise with Naruto, he's still, you know, this is before even Shippuden, so it's like, whatever with Urashiki, but an interesting eye prowess power where he's basically seeing the future. He's seemingly, that I don't know if that's his Rinnegan ability. It seems to be that that's his Rinnegan ability. Like, every Rinnegan, like, you know how Sasuke has a unique ability, and you know, the Sharingan all had their own unique abilities. His Rinnegan is seemingly seeing the future. Now, I don't know if that's completely a part of his Rinnegan, because I noticed, like, the eye colors of his changed dramatically. Like, I don't know if he squirted some of that toad juice into his eyes and that's how he's able to see the future or some shit, but like, very, very weird. I really don't know what to make of it other than, okay, that's probably his unique power. Maybe it's like only a few seconds or less than a second or a second of time that he can see into the future, potentially, which in that case, if you can see into the future, you just got to make it that no matter what he sees in the future, he can't evade. That's my personal take on how to take that power down. I thought that was at the very least cool. And also, somebody on Twitter mentioned this to me. Why didn't Jiraiya react to seeing the Rinnegan? Like, you know, he knows the Rinnegan from what was it, Nagato back in his flashback. So the fact that he didn't react, I'm going to say that, well, one, they probably forgot to like throw a reaction, or two, he's keeping a lot of his inner monologue to himself, just because at the end of the day, well, first of all, the story is from the perspective really of Boruto and Sasuke. We're not really going to get that much inner monologues from the characters of the past because it's not from their point of view anymore. It's from, you know, the future point of view. But probably as well, even if he did realize it, it's already overwhelming. Two dudes from the future are, in his mind, potentially two dudes from the future are here. Things is really crazy. I gotta keep as much to myself because I don't want to mess things up, just like why he said, just kidding to Sasuke. So that's probably why he's not blatantly just saying, yo, why does this alien looking dude got Rinnegan? What the hell is going on? That's, you could argue that. I'd give it that. Because otherwise it's like, really? Jiraiya should have caught on that that's a Rinnegan and said something. But, you know. And then one of the last things to talk about this episode is Sakura on her never-ending quest to be next to Sasuke-kun. Her finding the letter and Boruto bullshitting his way through. You can tell though that obviously she didn't buy it. She said, I'm gonna just have to ask him directly. So Sakura's putting a couple things together. The fact that the letter said, which I in my spoiler video, somebody had told me and I said, okay, yeah, that's the letter that Sarada had wrote for Sasuke before they embarked on this journey, Boruto and Sasuke, saying like, hey, we want to borrow Make Out Paradise. So that's that letter. And the fact that it said Sasuke, even though it was coincidentally smeared enough where they couldn't read Kakashi Sensei, because if you would have read Sasuke Kakashi Sensei, no matter what, there's no bullshitting your way around it. And Naruto's too dense. I love it. He's like, wait a minute, do you know Sasuke? Like, fam, well, think about it. He was asking you questions about Sasuke at the Ichiraku ramen shop. You probably know Sasuke. There's something more there, but, you know, this is still Naruto younger, not really being able to piece things together. And Sakura, on her quest to find out what's going on, might disrupt the timeline and make it so that she never has this Sarada character. Or this could all be in place to exactly why they named their children Boruto and Sarada. Just a thought. Overall episode, it was okay. It was pretty good. Enjoyable. I liked seeing the camaraderie between Boruto and Naruto when they meet up again for the first time and they start, like, you know, saying the same thing and laughing. That was cool. Urashiki, he's here. Yeah, he's here. Sasuke, get your freaking chakra back. Jiraiya, I really wish you wasn't kidding, fam. Or at the very least saying, just kidding. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been interesting, but there's still time to go. And your overall thoughts and expectations for Boruto Naruto Next Generations with episode 134 and beyond. Glad we passed this 2-week break or 1-week break, whatever you want to call it, because I needed my Boruto Naruto Next Generations fix. This arc, even with some of the problematic aspects, has still been freaking awesome, and I'm enjoying it, baby. And I mean, ain't that why we watch anime? To enjoy. But that's all I have for this one, though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links are in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule. Anime and manga for life, boy. Have an awesome day. Peace in. Jiraiya, why was you just kidding? And Sasuke, get your chakra back. I'm just saying.
Enjoy the next ride, but I was the best ride. But I hope you know that